Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon White 2. So in the last part, we challenged Skyla in the Strongton Gym, and we now have gym badge, and we now have gym badge number 6. Okay, and now that we have not only gone to the Celestial Tower, and we have also gotten our gym badge. We can now ride Skyla's plane. We can now ride Skyla's plane. So that we can go to Lentimas Town. Which now, and if you recall, yeah, since we cannot go to Opelucid City from Twist Mountain right now, yeah, going to Lentimas Town is the only way that we can actually get some extra progress done. So yeah, and also Opelucid City is definitely where we need to go to if we want to be able to get our next gym badge. So yeah, you essentially have to take this plane ride if we want to be able to get some actual progress done. Yeah, but anyways, now as you can see as well, yeah, it is not just Professor Juniper who's going to be tagging along, but we also have Bianca now tagging along too. Yeah, now that she has finally done her research, there's some freaking insurance don't cave. Yeah, she definitely spent her time there. Yeah. But anyways, now that everyone's here, we are indeed gonna be taking off. As we fly the universe skies. Yeah, they actually went for and actually created that cutscene, actually showing that plane flying. Yeah, anyways, everyone. Now we say hello to a brand new era within White 2, Lentimas Town. Now, Lentimas Town really isn't all that big. It's only got a few houses. It's only got a few houses here and there. And of course it does have a Pokemon Center too. Now, anyways, everyone, now, once we are done exploring everywhere that we could possibly do within Lentimas Town, we are gonna be going to war. We are gonna be heading for another brand new area called Revelation Mountain. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, now we are really headed into some actual brand new territory. Some actual brand new. Territory again. So yeah. But anyways, everyone, now within Lentimas Town. Now the only thing that you really have to keep in mind of is that this is where you go to if you want to have your Pokemon learn certain moves. And this time, instead of red shards, this time you need to have blue shards. Now, if you just happen to have at least 2 blue shards, you can have your Pokemon learn for last resort and Iron Defense. And if you just happen to have if you just happen to have 4 blue shards, you can have your Pokemon learn from Magnerize and from Magic Coat. And if you have 6 blue shards, you can have your Pokemon learn Block, Hyper Voice, Electro Whip, Icy Wind, and Iron Tail. And if you just happen to have 8 blue shards, you can have your Pokemon learn Aqua Tail, Earth Power, Zen Headbutt, and also Foul Play, and also Foul Play. And finally, if you just happen to have 10 blue shards, you can have your Pokemon learn Superpower, Gravity, Dragon Pulse, and Dark Pulse. Yeah, so if you just happen to have that many blue shards, then you can essentially have your Pokemon learn those moves. Now, as you may have just saw there, yeah, now Bianca said there is indeed a really rare Fire-type Pokemon who just so happens to now live in Revelation Mountain. Yeah, that's something that we are definitely gonna get. Yeah, that is something that we're definitely gonna get more like info about. Probably around as we go talk to some other people within Lentimas Town, or if you just, or when we actually get into post-game territory. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, now I guess I should say this as well too. The music, now, as the music that is playing right now. Oh, wait! But first, yeah, you saw it there? Yeah! There it was! Yeah, our freaking Firestone, finally! Yeah, now we can actually, like, evolve our Growlithe. Yeah, we essentially have to wait up until this point in the game, in order for you to be able to finally get your freaking Firestone. Yeah. But anyways, everyone, now, as I was saying, yeah, now, since we are in Lentimas Town, I guess I should say, the music, the music that is playing right now, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, the music that is playing in Lentimas Town, I really do like it. Honestly, honestly, guys, I really do like the Lentimas Town music. Yeah, it really does fit the whole desert theme really well. Yeah, and I guess I should also say as well, the areas around the outside of Revelation Mountain. Yeah, it definitely, it definitely feels like that we are indeed in another desert-like area. Now, and this music right now, it just fits it really well. But anyways, everyone. Now, and for another thing, I guess I should also bring up too is that as soon as you enter Lentimas Town, then go back to then go back outside of the Opelucid City gym. Now, if you just so happen to have the memory link feature, like I should activate it, then that's when you'll be able to see Skyla, like outside of her gym. Then as you talk to her, then you'll get to see your next flashback moment, and this flashback, now it will show you Skyla talking to Elisa, where they essentially talk about their looks, and it also goes into like why exactly does Elisa change from the outfit? Change her. Why Elisa changes her outfit? Yeah, and so yeah now, now if you want to learn more about essentially now if you want to learn more about how Elisa's outfit got changed, then there you go, that's how you get it. But anyways, yeah, now this guy that says, yeah, the volcano here is the same kind of volcano as Stark Mountain in the Sinnoh region. Yeah, for those of you who recall my platinum playthrough, all those years ago, yeah, may recall which Pokemon that was actually there when we were actually in Stark Mountain before. Yeah. Yeah, for those of you who have indeed played the Gem 4 games, will definitely know what I am talking about. But anyways, everyone, now as you've been seeing, now within Lentimas Town, you can not only get yourself the spell tag, as well as the TM for Charge Beam. So yeah, definitely pick, I would say definitely pick those up before you actually think about leaving. Yeah, but anyways, now from this guy, you can, now from this guy, if you want to get more, heal balls, nest balls, or even like dusk balls, all you have to do is go there. But anyways, I definitely said that's all I can do for now, so why don't we start heading for the outside of no wait a minute, it is not called Revelation Mountain, it is actually called Reversal Mountain. Whoops. Yeah, my mind was thinking about Revelation Mountain, not Reversal Mountain. Whoops. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, but anyways, everyone. Now within the outside of Reversal Mountain. Yeah, now here's where we can actually counter like not just a few, but quite a plenty of brand new Pokemon for you to get. Now, but first off, if you recall, and what I said before about Trapinch, with it in the Desert Resort, and I said that there was a much more better location where you can have a much better shot of finding one. Well now, like here is where you can finally find your Trapinches a lot more sooner, a lot more better. Or if you want to skip out on Trapinch entirely, you can do so. It's because with it in the dark grass, you'll be able to find wild Vibravas too. Yeah, and as for the other Pokemon, now here's where you can start getting your Skarmories, Skorupis, and Drifblims. Now, while we can now get Drifblims, I am actually gonna be skipping out on Drifblim. Now I am actually gonna be skipping out on getting Drifblim this time, just because there is still a location where you can still get on Drifblim, but however, yeah, but that is something that I will go over later. And also there are brand new version exclusives here. Now since we are playing White 2, we'll be able to encounter nummels, or if you want to skip out on Nummel, you can also get yourselves a camera up too. Yeah. And if you are playing a Black 2, you'll be able to encounter wild spikes here. Or if you want to skip out on Spike entirely too, then you can try to get yourself some. Try to get yourself a Grumpig instead. Yeah, and then as for the Rustling Grass, yeah, the only Pokemon that you can find in the Rustling Grass this time is only Audino only. Yeah, that is honestly a darn shame, really. Yeah, and then as for the Pokemon who's gonna be who's gonna be swarming this place. Now it just so happens to be Cacturne. Yeah, that's right, everyone. If you just happen to get lucky enough, you'll be able to find Cacturnes are swarming here. So yeah. But anyways, everyone, now before we go inside, before we go inside the actual mountain itself, there is actually another area that we can go to, and I gotta. Yeah, and it is also a place where you can also try to get at least a few new Pokemon too. Now, I believe it is only just one. Yeah, I believe it is only just one. But it's there. But it's indeed there if you want it. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, and that is indeed a location. Is where, of course, I won't show off. Once I am done trying to, trying to get every single Pokemon I could find that I actually want to get here. And here he is once more. Yeah, Drifblim. Yeah, now the very first a Pokemon that we actually discovered after we when we got ourselves into a post game within the prequels. Yeah, now that of course being Drifblim. Yeah. But anyways, now as you saw, I've already got my Skorupi. Yeah, now I just need to get the other Pokemon. Now, yeah, and since like I said, I am not gonna bother trying to get the Drifblim this time. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to find, Skorupi, Nummel, and Trapinch. Yeah. But anyways, now for those of you may be wondering, excuse me. Now, as I was saying, now since we just got our Firestone, yeah, now you may be questioning, when exactly am I now finally going to evolve a Growlithe? Well, that's not gonna come by until my Growlithe learns at least one more move. Yeah, one more attack. Yeah, then after that will be the time of when I'm gonna be evolving him. Yeah. But anyways, that's two Drifblims and two Skorupis. So if I find one more of them here, then I'm gonna be done. Okay, now let's see. Come on. Okay, anyone new this time? Hello, Trapinch! There he is! Alright, now since this is indeed our very first time encountering a Trapinch in Gen 5, now I'm going to be going over his sprite. Now while Trapinch's sprite may be different compared to how it looked within the Gen 4 titles, but however, to me, it honestly looks like Trapinch's sprite. And now this sprite, it definitely reminds me of the same sprite that it got within the Hoenn games. Yeah, isn't that a bit odd, huh? Yeah, they just look so very familiar to me. Yeah, but anyways, now as you also saw with that animation for Trapinch, yeah, he doesn't really move that much, except for only like a sliver of his mouth, and that's it. Yeah, but with that said, I think I shall continue on for the next one, and so today I'll see you guys next time.